guess the best place to start would be 20 years ago when after a northeaster, the scallops would be so thick in this area, and we're looking right out here at the South Cove, would be so thick in this area that they'd come down with snow shovels and shovel them in the back of pickups and then go open them up. And those were wonderful years, and I was before my time on Shelter Island, but the brown tide came in and some other factors came in that we're not really sure of, but we lost a lot of our shellfish and the majority of our scallops. And so what we've been trying to do, and we're not alone in this, I think there's many organizations, Cornell probably being one of the biggest ones, Cornell Cooperative, is to see if we can't reseed various areas and protect the scallops through the critical growing period when they would be subject to predators such as crabs and those kind of things, and then restock in the fall various areas with spawner sanctuaries, protect them from the harvesting, and see if we can't rejuvenate this crop of scallops. And it appears we've been successful to a very limited degree. We've had 2 or 3 really good years. The last 2 years haven't been that good, but there's so many factors to take into consideration that we don't know about. For instance, today we're down here actually taking our scallops out for the first time, cleaning cages, counting them, measuring them, seeing what the mortality rate's been in the last 3.5 weeks since we put them in. And what we learned today was some of the cages that we made to model after East Hampton's aquaculture, which they say have been very successful, didn't work for us. The mortality rate was very high in there. And the cages that we used and we've been using on our trap line here forever, since we started this program back in probably 2001 or 2002, the mortality rate was very low. So, we're not scientists, but we learned something here today. And every time we do this, we learn something. And I guess the bottom line is, if you start looking at this, and to do something like this, you need to have capital to buy the seed. You need to have a place where you can grow the seed. We're very fortunate to have the Nature Conservancy and Mashomack available to do that. And you need to have volunteers that are willing to come down here and get dirty. If you look at the front of my shirt, you'll see that it's not, you pretty much do get dirty when you do this. But you have to say to yourself, what if we didn't do this? What if we did not do this? And what if South Hole wasn't doing this, and Cornell? Maybe we're the fine line of holding this fishery together, and hopefully we'll find just the right combination. We're working with the seagrass and different ways to try and get seagrass to eelgrass is what we commonly refer to it here, but now the generic name, and everybody's talking about seagrass. But get that to see how we can find out how we can replant that and rejuvenate some of these seagrass or eelgrass beds for the scallops to thrive in. So the work continues on, and we got a lot to learn. But again, I have to say, imagine if we weren't doing this, maybe the whole thing would have collapsed. Because there still is a fishery out there. It's not great, but we hope that maybe our grandchildren will be able to come down and take snow shovels and put them in the back of the pickup and take them home.
1/4 of all the bay scallops in the United States came out of just Peconic Bay here. Somewhere between 350,000 to 700,000 pounds a year, which was pretty, a lot of bay scallops, and it was an important aspect of the economy for the East End economy for a lot of the local people, because it was during the holiday season. They had more money for Christmas and things like that. Since he got involved in growing bay scallops in 2002, actually. First year we grew 35,000. This year we're growing 350,000. So the program has grown quite a bit. Fortunately for us, we have a lot of very, very good volunteers and some good staff people that allows us to pursue these large numbers, and some good staff people.